In the Pacific Northwest, smart locals have made enormous strides to recruit and retain women, including new mothers. We spoke with Smart General Vice President Lance Deyette and Local 16 Organizer Korri Bus about some of the challenges that women face on the job site, and also what Smart is doing to offer solutions to our sisters.
So typically I would have to bring a lunchbox with a good ice pack in it so that I could pump twice a day. I would take a break in the morning, a break in around lunchtime. And I didn't have running water on the job sites back then. This was in 2006. It was hot. It was dirty.
Several years ago, probably 3-4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, we tasked our women's committee in Local 66 with finding out, one, looking at retention of females in our local, and then two, we had them go through and physically call all of the females that have left our trade over the last several years prior to the phone calls. And what we found out is a lot of it centered around females post-pregnancy. So we thought, what are some of the issues? We dove deeper with these females that had left the trade, females apprentices, young journeymen starting a family, and then just finding it too difficult to come back after having the child or children. And that was the crux of the idea. We did the groundwork. You're getting the lactation pod built. We got it built, got it up here, had it shipped up here, had it wrapped, put our stickers all over it, SMACTA and Smart, and then started figuring out how to roll it out and what jobs it would be needed on. We'd love to have 10 more of them.
In 2021, I was a nursing mom again, and I went to a new crew, and I had to call the foreman back before I showed up on the job site and say, hey, I'm really sorry, I forgot to mention, I'm a nursing mom, and so I do need a space to pump. And he was like, okay, no big deal. My crew was like, why don't you take breaks with us? I try to work my schedule so that I can pump during my breaks, so I'm not taking so many breaks. And they'd be like, oh, cool. And that was it. It's not a big deal anymore. There's so much support from our counterparts, which feels really good to finally have that support from our brothers, not just our sisters.